Welcome back to Spider-Man. Venom punched me, and I'm not happy.
Where am I
Such
now?
a toxic relationship.
So, there's like a lot of I really hate Venom to the point where I'm gonna like beat him the hell up to where his ancestors will feel it kind of vibes right here. Like, we're gonna see just a bit later where Peter Parker's like, I'm gonna kill you, actually. So, animosity, yes, but they still got like a hero, anti-hero kind of vibe going on. I enjoy their dynamic. If I was a, game reporter, I got my hat, got my notepad. A very nice dynamic between Spider-Man and Venom.
Yeah, it's like it came from the show or something like that, so they had that to work. Now, the writers for this game, are they Neversoft writers, or did they get some of the TV show writers, too?
As far as I know, it's all Neversoft, but you also have to think these guys probably grew up with the cartoon.
Grew up, I mean, the show's only like 4 years old.
I might have grown up with the 60s cartoon. We going way back.
So this seems to me like this is a cartoon tie-in game, but the cartoon, like, I think is already ending? I don't know how long the original cartoon went for.
I actually don't know that either.
Like, 94 is a date I'm latching onto.
94, and this came out in 2000. See, now you got me curious. Don't worry, you're not missing anything, audience. We need to lower some water, raise some water, and push some switches.
We're going through sewers and vents. How can that not be cool?
What, a sewer level in a video game?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I could always find another sewer level, and then you could play that one.
I'm trying to think of any good sewer level games. I feel like we've had this discussion before.
We definitely have. I don't think we got a definitive answer.
I don't think we did either. I mean, I think I've had some nice sewers. I think, like, one of the first dungeons in Eternal Sonata, Frederick Chopin-based JRPG. You go into like this sewer in town.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a nice looking sewer.
I agree.
It's very pretty.
It popped back into my mind when you mentioned Eternal Sonata because I actually really like that game.
See, I got this cave, like a river goes through it, and it's not terribly designed. It's short and sweet, so it doesn't overstay its welcome because it's an opening dungeon. So that's how you do it. It's okay. But I don't like our mid-game sewer dungeons.
Yeah, mid-game sewers, nah.
Because that means that, you know how the game works, right? Well, then get ready for really aggravating puzzle elements.
Like this. This is all puzzles, by the way.
Tales of Zestiria. Had this. It wasn't exactly a sewer level, but it was like a water palace. That if you changed a couple of things, you could make it into a sewer level, no problem. But it was a multi-layered tower of some sort, and they had these panels that if you stepped on them, it would like zap you right back to the beginning, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It was like trial and error.
Oh, gross.
Oh god, that whole game was gross. I hate that game.
Okay. You were very close.
Do tell.
Spider-Man 94 and Spider-Man Unlimited, they took both series and made a story out of it.
I never saw Spider-Man Unlimited.
I actually haven't seen any of the cartoons. I became a Spider-Man fan with this game, and then I only watched the movies.
I only had cursory knowledge of X-Men 90, or the original X-Men series.
You can show up at any point and become a Spider-Man fan. It is A-okay. I nearly died there. That's insta-death water.
Yeah, my first experience, true experience with Spider-Man, where I began to, retain media information, would be the Raimi movies.
It's a good place to start.
I thought so. They're fine movies. Nowhere to go up from there, but,
Yeah, just imagine this game as a giant amalgamation love letter of everything Spider-Man up to this point.
So it's a
I actually kind of like spiders, man. That's a fun idea.
Yeah, I do too. We need more spiders, man, in this world.
Put him in the next film. Come on. Am I seeing through the floor? Oops. I don't think I was supposed to see that. Oh, there we go. There's the platform we're supposed to go in. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Finally. So I've recently been thinking about the films.
Which ones?
All of them. You got the ones that Marvel did. You got the ones that Sony did. You got the Sony animated films, the Spider-Verse ones.
Yes.
Absolute A+. Very, very good.
Pure art, yes.
You have the original Raimi trilogy. Very good.
Very good.
Very fun films.
I like 3. You guys are just mean. You guys need to, like, shut up.
The Amazing Spider-Mans.
I've never seen them. They look a little lesser to me.
They're actually pretty good, except the second one.
That's what the consensus is, I think.
And I watched the second one for the first time like a month ago.
Oh, yeah?
And I gotta say, I'm like, okay, a majority of this stuff I'm liking here, and then it almost like flipping a switch, it's just like, and it's crap.
Oh, no!
It's just like immediately, I was like, what?
What made it crap? It sounded like there were a lot. There was like the Spider-Man 3 problem, but worse, where they just put a whole bunch of villains into one, and
they did.
None of them get their proper development or time, and it just kind of feels like a checklist.
Exactly. It's like Harry Osborn becomes Green Goblin instantaneously. They're like, oh, hey, we need Electro to go away. Cool, we killed him. Hey, where's Green Goblin? Oh, he's right here immediately. And it's just like, all right, guys. Stop.
That gives we can't wait another movie to flesh out these characters. We need to get these advertisement things now, marketing, all that.
I believe there was also a bad case of rewrites.
Oh.
And I think there is actually still a scene in the final movie that references something that was cut. And you cannot do that.
No. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like, Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield, actually everybody who played a part in that movie played it to the best of their ability. They were really good in it. I feel bad for the guy who played Harry Osborn because he had to play like a really shit character.
Yeah.
It was not done very well.
I feel like that he got his dues in No Way Home. I feel like he got his time in the sun that he deserved.
Who?
Andrew Garfield.
Yes.
In No Way Home.
Yeah, I feel bad for Andrew because he was supposed to have a third movie and that got canned.
He couldn't wait.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Couldn't wait.
There's also a huge tonal shift at the end. I'm just gonna spoil this for you.
Is it when Gwen Stacy died? It's when the girl died.
No, it's actually after that.
The tonal shift after the girl died?
Yes! It's so fucking weird.
So what was he going like?
No, he's just like he's watching her graduation speech and he's just going, I miss my girlfriend. It's so terrible. And she says, you know, we need to have hope. We need to keep going towards the future. And he's like, guess I'm over her. And then he immediately goes back to being Spider-Man. I'm like,
oh, you can't rush that. That's kind of like imagine if that happened early on, and that would be his defining motivation for the rest of it. You know, kind of Deadpool 2 his way out of this.
Yeah. The sad part is that stinks of corporate suit.
It does.
That stinks of we can't have a sad ending. Put a happy ending at the end of that.
Exactly. We need to have the hope for the future, because otherwise you can't leave on a cliffhanger ending, and then we're gonna have people not pay us money. Well, people didn't pay the money anyway.
And it leaves on a cliffhanger of Paul Giamatti in the Rhino suit just being like, ah! It just cuts to slow motion. They're just like, okay, that was Amazing Spider-Man 2. We won't see you until No Way Home, Andrew. Sorry.
I think we did good with Tom Holland, though. I think we're okay with that.
If the rumors are true that he's getting a fourth film, which I never thought would happen.
I thought would happen. I mean, the way that the third one ended, he needs to...
See, I'm thinking...
What an idiot.
I'm thinking in the realms of... I'm thinking in the realms of, like, studios. Because Sony said, you only get him for this much, and then they rightfully took him back. So...
Yeah, so you make new negotiations to make new films and
Precisely.
make more money. Because, hey, how did that Madam Web do, huh? Huh?
I can't wait to watch Kraven the Hunter. I hope it's a big piece of shit, but I also hope it's good.
I don't think you can do much worse than Madam Web. Because, my philosophy is that no matter how bad a movie is, if there's enough effort on screen, you can find something to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
You can really tell the mood of a film and certain things. Madam Web looked like nobody wanted to be part of that movie.
Mary Jane won't last much longer.
It's always funny when Sony tries to do a superhero. It's like, just like, oh hey, we tried Morbius, well that sucked. We tried Madam Web, well that sucked.
It's very funny because you can tell when what's her name, Dakota Webb.
I bet the right combination.
I actually don't know.
I don't know what's her name, but the main actress thought that she was going to be in an MCU movie. But
Oops.
Partway through, she realized, oh no, wait, we're in one of those other Sony Spider-Man movies, and she just checks out.
Probably for the
Checks
best.
the fuck out.
Probably for the best. Although I never thought we would actually get a film to one-up Morbius, but apparently Madam Web is the way to go.
Guess again.
Well, the thing about Morbius is that was a fluke. That was an absolute fluke.
What do you mean? It was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was an absolute fluke that it got popular.
Oh.
And they thought that they could do the same thing with Madam Web, and oh,
See, now that I think, because I actually really like the villain Kraven. He's a very good villain. He was done very well in Spider-Man 2. I really think Sony's going to fuck it up again. That's a 3 for 3. It's going to be colossal.
mm-hmm.
Because,
I mean, that's why they're making 3 Venom movies, because that's the only thing that's making realistic money, because people want to see Venom.
and also because Spider-Verse is taking too long. But take all the time you need.
Well, whose fault is that?
Take all the time you need, Sony. It's fine. You guys are rocking it. Do you actually know one thing on how I know whoever pitched the Kraven movie has no idea what they're doing?
How bad is it? Because I thought the guy was an absolute tosser in the Spider-Man 2 game,
So
that's all I have of him.
I saw the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty decent. They got the characterization of Kraven down. The target he is hunting in the trailer is Rhino from Spider-Man.
Fair, because didn't he already dead in the games?
Rhino?
Yeah, I thought.
Or
was that?
Yeah, don't say anything about that. But I know what you're talking about. So this Rhino is an actual man Rhino. It's not a guy in a suit.
Oh. Oh.
And if he is in a suit, it is way too CGI to tell.
It's like, I will make you a merman. I will make you half man, half fish, and the top half is the fish part. This isn't right! Or half man, half fish, but cut down from the top down. So left side is fish, right side is man.
Is this the part? It's not the part yet. All right, so this is the maze. Just throwing this out there, this is the sewer maze. This is right before we get to Venom's final boss. The final fight with Venom, not the final boss. So over here,
It feels like a final boss, jeez.
you actually find Lizard.
Lizard. Knew it. Spider-Man. Venom has imprisoned me and has taken my lair. Now he's using my lizard man against you.
I don't believe you.
He's also imprisoned that Parker woman. Where is she?
Parker woman?
Mary Jane.
Oh, right.
In the lair.
I kind of forgot about her.
All right, take notes.
There's only one way to get there. Go back along this tunnel and cross over 2 waterways. At the 3rd waterway, go right. Follow it around the corners, past the machinery, skip the first tunnel intersection.
You lost me already.
Yep.
Go right. and
Imagine a kid trying to remember all this.
You will find the
Then jump over the hole, and then go left at the next hole after that. If you see green lights, you've gone too far. But then you keep following down the hallway until you find the red arrow pointing into a door. Take the one next to that.
Do you want to know the crazy thing about this? When I was a kid, I never found the lizard. So I was wandering down here forever.
Right, so I got about half of those instructions. So go down to the tunnel, over 2 waterways. There's one.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, this looks absolutely maddening. I could never figure this out either.
Yeah, this is probably why I thought this game was a lot longer than it was, is because I kept getting lost here. And I know for a fact a lot of kids who played this when it came out were also lost because of this, because they probably didn't find the lizard. Talking to him actually makes a comic book spawn. So if you're going for a 100% run, you have to talk to him.
Starting to sweat here.
That is actually helpful. Instead of just leaving you lost in the maze, Venom gives you visual and audio hints. He'll tell you when you're getting warmer. So they tried. They gave you a puzzle to solve, and if you couldn't solve it, Venom helps you. Which is so nice.
That's about as much of a bone that 90s games can throw at you at this point.
Exactly. I'm so happy they did that. Alright, we should be close to being there.
Oh, you're hot, baby.
Oh, thanks. Oh, you meant we're close to the...
I know what I said.
I like this, though. If you go down the wrong path, Venom shows up and he just kicks your ass.
But I thought it was the right path.
Nope, not yet. I went a bit too early.
Well, I'm already lost, so fuck this, I guess. We're gonna play Ocarina of Time instead.
Here we go. I think this is the correct pathway.
Cold.
There we go.
My. Sent the spider to the...
My. I didn't think Venom would be the ara type of archetype.
Fight time. We found Mary Jane.
Help! Is anybody there? Help me!
What are they holding you over Phazon? What is that?
You made it!
Venom!
I'd let you see your wifey poo, but she's in the bath.
Is that a pun on wifey poo in the bath? Like,
She's in the bath right now.
So, what do you say, Spunky? Let's finish this.
Alright, let's fight Venom again, but this time while saving Mary Jane. If the water gets too high, she instantly dies. Game over.
I think for one of the subtitles you should have like the Spider-Man 3 font.
I don't think I'd be able to read it. Venom will be all around this place trying to activate switches. Most of the time he'll taunt you before flipping the switch so you know where he is and have enough chance to go find him and beat him up.
So I was not familiar with his zipping around, disappearing, reappearing powers. Does he have that in the comics?
I believe so.
I've never seen that happen.
I think that's just to... So, Spider-Man can't sense Venom with his spider sense. I think that's what they're trying to represent here. Is that you lose track of him. Maybe it's camouflage. There we go. Yeah, get out of here.
Ow. Oh. Ow. Hey. Ooh.
Alright, there's a line coming up from Venom that just killed me when I heard it. It was so funny. Again, we gotta... Oops! I accidentally... I flipped the switch! My bad!
I just got my first alimony payment!
Alright, it should be... Oops. It should be coming up here. Again, this Venom's a goofball, so...
He's very grabby. The charm is losing.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Spider-Man! Oh, help me! I'm drowned!
That killed me so much. Alright, I need to find this switch. Where the hell is it? There it is. Yeah, if you saw me accidentally activate a switch, I'm still trying to get used to you need to wait till the camera flips around to go behind Spider-Man before you actually shoot it.
I cannot rely on you to get me out of a saw trap then. Oops! 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 Oh! Oops! 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 Oops!
Oh, that's not good. Oops.
You don't need that finger anyway, right?
Oops.
Right? Dude? Now you're fine.
Oops. You're fine, Mary Jane. Just give me a second.
I got an idea. Just grab the chain. Just,
Oh, there we go.
Pull her up from here.
Seriously? Yeah. Okay, but we beat him. Awesome.
Why, Venom? Why did you come back?
It was not by my hand that I am once again given flesh.
The heist you pulled at the Science Expo. You're the bad guy this time.
You idiot! Think, Eddie. Think back to that day.
Oh.
I was with you, in the crowd. An imposter Spider-Man was on stage. He burned both of us, and now we've been played against each other.
You're right, Parker.
Oops!
Gotcha! You and your wife are innocent, Parker. Our bad.
Our bad? Our bad? I'm gonna kill
Peter
you!
Parker! Just get me out of here now!
Bummer. You're in the doghouse now, dude.
Coming, honey. So,
This
we're partners,
exchange right
but
here
only for
is
now.
also very
We
funny.
bust those tech thieves. It's payback time for kidnapping my wife.
Jeez, one little mistake. We said we're sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Now, the imposter was a shapeshifter, so that means it was either Mysterio or the Chameleon.
Hey, Chameleon was our idea. We thought of that.
Tell me this, Einstein. Who could have wanted to steal Octavius' technology?
Ooh, we know.
Who?
The Submariner.
Submariner?
Kite Man.
Serious, will you?
The
Wait, that's also
Mighty
Batman.
Are you out of your mind? Don't answer that.
Galactus.
Get it, Eddie. I need you
Thanos.
to help us.
Seriously, just start naming off the heroes and villains in the Marvel Universe.
We hate Jameson.
You bonehead. We're not going to see Jameson. We're going to use his computer database.
Ooh, are we gonna surf?
Hey!